Oh boy. Okay. Game number, I think this is game number 18 on the underworld team is an underworld mirror, which will be interesting. And this is bad news because we've got one tackle player and it's MNG'd. So that's definitely not what we were hoping to see. Not the time you were hoping to see a team with lots of dodge. But we'll take a look. So yeah, this is game, let me just double check. Game number 18 of the Underworld run. This is what our team looks like. We are down one of our blitzers. It is the tackle one, which is bad news because we are up against more Underworld. Arsenicum, who... Oh, that is an unusual Underworld team. There is no Claw Mighty Bow, but against us, that's, yeah, kind of fine. There's no tackle for them either. There's a lot of agility and there's a strong thrower. And there's a good starting. Wow, all those stats after 4 games. They played 4 games and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stat ups. That's crazy. Okay. Are we at home? We are, so we can get cheap star players. We will have Skitter, I think, for this one, definitely. Is it Skitter and Bomber? We could go all out and get Skitter and Nobbler for chainsawing things. It's probably Skitter and Bomber. I reckon. Could we even go Skitter Bomber Babe? They got block on their troll as well. Wow, this is such a weird, like, good team to have after 4 games. There's so many good levels on there. Got 3 rerolls as well. I'm going to take a babe. Let's go with that. See, this is the problem I have, shtick, with GG Tour and other tournaments like it, like NAF style tournaments. Like, I feel like there are some people who will like look at every single team and be really good at like I'd be really good at seeing like which teams have the greatest advantages, which teams they can do like the cleverest builds on. And I feel like I'm not good at that stuff at all. Like I just look at like a team I like what else? I'm like, can I make a team? Yeah, I can make a team. But I feel like the more competitive people like actually like analyze which teams are best in the rule set. Okay. Well, we're not hitting first. That's bad news for us. As I said in the last game, Underworld definitely want to hit first always, but it does mean we can put Bomber on defense. Not sure who goes on the line here. They haven't got any claws, so I think we do have to put the troll on the line. I think that's kind of the troll's job, to get punched sometimes. It's probably the troll and 2 goblins. And then... Actually, maybe we don't offset, so we can put Bomber in the middle. This might be a boring boat one. We've got a lot of players we want to protect. This might be a boring boat kind of game. Maybe we're even putting you in front there rather than Bomber, so Bomber can stay in the middle. Keep that Bomber somewhere safe that they can do fun stuff, hopefully. I reckon that's a good plan. I hope Skitter's going to have a good game. I feel like Skitter's definitely like a nice idea in this matchup because Skitter has Stab, which gives us an option for hitting that and for hitting all the other armor 7 pieces. And then also the shadowing could be good on goblins. But you always worry with Skitter that one wrong hit can ruin everything. I murder rat can only murder if it's not dead. Yes, yes. Exactly. That's why you're protected, WTK. It's important. Cheeky blitz? That's not a cheeky blitz. Oh, it's a touchback. That's not fun at all. That's a fair point, Shtick. Like, yeah, like once you're used to that sort of rule set, like probably you just get used to like knowing what things to look for. So like if you, like you said, like if you know Skaven with skill stacking is good, then you just look for that right away. And yeah, Skaven with skill stacking is, I can't say a sentence. Skaven with skill stacking is a tongue twister. But yeah, if you can skill stack on Skaven, then you can have good gutter runners basically, can't you? It's a game of millimeters because a good team with it. Yeah, completely true, Shtick. Completely true. Like, that is really true. Like, some teams get completely transformed by like one extra skill. I mean, Underworld are a great example. Like, Underworld are not good at all until they get their Claw Mighty Bow. Once they get their Claw Mighty Bow, suddenly they can be a lot more competitive. So you need to have that particular combination available for it to really work. It's a pretty good line of scrimmage. Lots of hits and no damage. I'm going to need you to go off again, WTK, like you did last game. Just murder everything. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if they changed lizards or dark elves at all, because obviously those were the two teams in the final. And I could play dark elves, right? Like instead of going wood elves, I could play dark elves. Like dark elves, actually the team I think I've gone furthest in Chalice with. So, will do. Good. That's what I like to hear, WTK. Can do attitude. I'm seeing the first target. I think it's just this Skaven alignment at the top. Not particularly exciting target, but it's just available to be hit. And I think that's good enough for the first one, isn't it? Get right in there and see if we can't hurt something. Get the pow. Get the injury without the piling on. That's the dream. And then run that back. Okay, that was good. Good work, WTK. Appreciate that. Now we need someone else to go in front here, which I guess is going to be the gob. Poor little two heads gob. That was some horrible cyanide pathing. That could have gone around there without doing that second dodge. That's okay. It's totally fine. Let's bring Skitter back here as well. I am going to throw a bomb. So let's move you up here. I don't think I want to stand anything up next to this, so I'm just going to try the 4+ stand up. Nice. Is it bomb next or is it dodges next? Maybe do that dodge. Okay, now we bomb. Oh no. No, he made the loner and failed the pass again. Oh, oh well. That's the leader reroll gone. That was a pretty rowdy reroll. Probably shouldn't have rerolled it. But maybe I shouldn't even throw the bomb. But it would have been a nice bomb if it had worked. Anything but a snake Sorry, anything but a 1, not a snake. Anything but a 1 there was okay, because inaccurate is fine. Inaccurate in that situation, I don't mind at all. This is bad, but this is bad, yeah. Maybe I should have put that in front of there. But then that would have been risked hitting by the bomb as well, so I don't know. I don't know, not sure. Really what I wanted to do there was just not fumble the bomb, which is not a choice, and not a choice you get to make. Thanks, Stick. Have a good bath time. Yeah, Kill Bill's absolutely crazy. Underworld record. But yeah, I think Underworld is still one where if you just make 70, it's okay. I think they're in that camp. Like, just get to 70 and you'll be okay. Because there's 2 people there, but I don't think there's a 3rd person. It is an absolutely bonkers record. And doing that with Underworld is absolutely bonkers. I should have a look at their team, actually. Maybe after this, if I remember, we'll go have a look at what their team looks like. I'm curious about this. Okay, you're going to base that one as well, because I'm going to say that isn't 3 dice unless you bring in that cancel, which they did. Okay, so they want to kill our best thrower. Don't blame them. Obviously, it's bad if it works for us. Okay, just a stun. That's good. The bomber's probably just got to stand up here. We could literally on a 2+ just go in for the stab with I think you're just standing up. And I think you stand up and try to stand you up. Yeah, I mean, I might just be blitzing with Skitter here, because Skitter has a single 2+ dodge and then in for a stab. What's this here? Wrestle lineman. Should we hit their thrower here? Because why not? Push you onto that. Stay. Guess we bring you just back. Because we're about to commit hard. Please work. Nope. Oh well. I think we actually do just stand you up because you're going to hit the other one anyway, so you've got to hit one of them, you can't hit both. Oh man, Skitter, that was your moment. That's what we pay you for. That is what we pay you for, Skitter. Disappoint. Oh well. Oh well. Skitter's going to get Mighty Bird in the face now. It's the other sad part. They're going to make it a 3 dice. They know about 3 dice as this opponent. It's not the first time. Not the first time I've seen them do this 3 dice nonsense. Hang on in there, Skitter. Oh, it's not looking good. Not dead. Big success. Might still be found, but not dead yet. Not dead yet, we will call a success. And 3 dice this little gob. All these Edge 4 goblins. It's crazy. It's such a weird, like, fun Underworld team. Rerolls the 1 and 9. Bomber stays up for now. We're going to hit Bomber with the troll now instead. It's getting wrestled. Okay, that's a pretty nice wrestle. That's a pretty nice wrestle for us. This is looking... Oh, it's dodge, it's fine. I say it's looking not awful. Some things could be better, but it's definitely not like worst case scenario. That's good too. So Bomber is now free again. So Bomber can now try his luck again. Oh no, he's not. There's someone here. But we can make Bomber free. Maybe. Should we do a 3 dice of our own with the troll? Can take 2 dice to mark the ball here. Okay. Burning that one, exactly like we planned it. And... I think we're going to double it here. Or do we take 1 dice on the ball? I forgot that I could do 1 dice on the ball there, but I can, can't I? In fact, if I can do some 2 heads dodging, I can have 2 dice on the ball. Good piling on. Oh wow. Instant Apo on the KO. Okay, KO that one instead. I think we can not throw a bomb into this. Much though I want to throw a bomb, this does not look like a sensible place to throw a bomb. In fact, I think I quite possibly want to just sacrifice Bomber here to their Mighty Bow piece. Well, do I? I don't know what I want to do with the Actually Bomber, to be honest. Because freeing up pieces either way. Maybe I want to dodge around there. Maybe I should have known when to stop. Oh well. So we are down to 1 reroll, which is bad. Yeah, I should have just left that one, shouldn't I? Oh well. But the ball is on the floor, which is good. And we've taken one of their sure hands off, and the other one is stunned. They'd probably just pick it up on an Edge 4 Goblin, but still. Yeah, it was a really stupid moving Bomber there, because Bomber would have stopped this from dodging, which would have stopped them from having 2 dice on this. That was really stupid. Okay, but double skulls are good. Okay. Gets stunned back. Gets a Mighty Bow on a gob. Skitter gets up next turn as well, which is good. Okay, another big stun, but at least it's not a removal. Fail this plus. Failing this would be mighty handy for me. Okay, didn't pick the ball up on that one. I'm going to do it with this one, I guess. Oh man, they read the dice log. Oh no, they didn't. There's a 1 there as well. Well, that's pretty lucky for us, isn't it? That is pretty lucky for us. Okay, so then I think we're hitting you here. And then hopefully we can block that one free, and then hopefully Skitter can pick the ball up and run off. It's got to be the play. Okay, would have liked that to be a pal, but take what we can get. And yeah, now we need to find you some help. Get you up there. That's a nice pal. Got to push you in here and not follow, I think. So that we've then got space to go there. And that's now a 2 dice. And now we need Skitter to do their thing. Definitely not going that way. No! Can't reroll it on a loner. Oh, and that's such a good scatter for them as well. Ah, rip. Oh well. It's annoying. It's a shame. Had a chance there. I mean, they just rolled a 1 and pick up as well, so like, you know, that happens, but still. That's clever. Yeah, because now you scatter the ball and you take tail and shadowing off the ball. Oh man, that sucks. That is a good scatter though. That is a good scatter. And Skitter didn't die again, which is also good. Gosh, this is back and forth. Things happening in all directions. I really want to just throw a bomb next to it right into the middle of it, which I definitely should not do, but it would be funny. Just throw a bomb right into the middle of this mess. Take out all my players, all their players, just everyone. Okay, get the push there. Still 1 tackle zone on the ball. They can't move. They can pick it up on a 3+ though. Or you go for it on that one on a 4+. Or they don't go for the ball this time. I guess that's also an option. Don't have to go for it. I think I would go for it. Yeah, because the upside is really good, like if you make it. Oh, that's a bad snake. Okay, good for us. Should we see if the troll wants to come play? Okay, that's a good pal. Are we scattering? I think we're scattering. Okay. Not a terrible scatter. I'm not sure if it's a great scatter, but it's not a terrible one. Get that one out of the way. We haven't blitzed yet. So we've got the 1 dice there at the moment. If we can do our 2 heads dodging, then we can make it a 2 dice. So that's got to be the try. Or we can just block that and then we get 2 dice. Oh, except that would be the same problem. Do you think you've got to get up and go there? Okay. Good enough. Good. Do we want to take this block? Or are we better off dodging? I feel like we might be better off dodging. Even to like there. Maybe we're not better off dodging. Back and forth we go on this drive. Back and forth. You can hit that with a dodge. Dodge and the 2 GFIs. Get them there. Well, this has been a lively game. I feel like we're giving you your money's worth in chat. Ball's been on the floor. Ball's been in both teams' hands. There's been a little bit of murder. Not loads. It's been snakes. There's been bombs. Not good bombs, but there's been bombs. What more do you want? Frankly. Okay, block ogre. Does that clear a path, hit the ball? Still extra dodge there. So yeah, that not falling over helps. But you can get 2 goblins through on a couple of dodges. That's 1. And that's 2. So now with 1 dodge and 2 GFIs, you can get 2 dice. Or you could do a couple of dodges for 1 dice of the goblin. Yeah. This goblin should have been 1 square further up, with hindsight. With hindsight, would have been better 1 square up. Okay, they do get us. And they get us bad. Okay. It's a bad scatter for us as well. But they've only... Oh, that was turn 7. It's not a turn 6. It's looking pretty bad, actually. It's looking pretty bad. This is not good. Man, that goblin's 1 square further up. That cancels that option out. But it wasn't, so... Mistakes made. Mistakes punished. Going straight in for the pickup. Does get it. Right, we're going to throw a bomb at that. 100% we're throwing a bomb at that. We'll see if that works, but we're trying it. Uh-oh. Didn't work. Oh well. And then what? Push that back. And good. So we blitz a strength 4. Can we make that a 3 dice? We can, but we've got to throw more dice to get it there. I think we're better off just going for it. Get the pal. Don't really want to stand next to your troll. Nice. Not so nice on the scatter. Okay. Good. We're going for that pickup. Or are we just going to stand there? I think maybe we have to stop there. Doesn't really feel good enough, but you know what? They're out of rerolls and it's their drive, so could be worse, right? Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. You were about to complain about the lack of piling on when it happened. I did pile on. Oh, well, that one we didn't pile on, I guess, but that was a murder without piling on. You can't complain about me just rolling high enough not to need piling on, surely. I mean, obviously you can complain. You can complain about whatever you want, but... Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Because there, I wasn't sure what they were going to do staying there. Now where's that going? That's good. Are they planning to dodge through here? Because they're not in scoring range right now. This was a really rowdy line, but I understand it now. Because, yeah, you needed to get this in so you could have the 2+ attempt at the really stupid. So, yeah, makes some sense. And it gives you the assist for that block. Although, that makes it less good at the moment. Like, this is going to be a 1 dice. Because that's not assisting. They do currently have some scoring threats, so if they fail this, they are not completely without scoring threats. Okay, just a push, that's good. In fact, that's made the dodge harder to see. Guess you have to come through the middle, but then we've got this waiting. This looks pretty tough for them. But make enough stunty dodges and it might look better. Made 2. Need to do more. Good. Okay. This continues to be a very rowdy game of backwards and forwards. A lot is happening. My goodness. I feel like I need to give myself at least 1 scoring threat. So G-City, go be a scoring threat. Ogre going stupid is definitely nice. How far can you get? It's GFIs to get to there. God, everything's a bit scary, isn't it? Everything's still a bit scary. Because we really need that ogre to do. There's no way of doing that hit without the ogre doing it that is, yeah, even remotely sensible. Or we just do this as 1 dice. Do we feel better about doing a 1 dice with a reroll than doing an ogre hit? It's a 1 in 36, so maybe we do. Okay, well there goes the reroll. But we did get that free. Yeah. Could pile on for safety here just so we don't get hit by the troll. Because next turn that troll's waking up. we don't want to happen. I think we give up Bomber here because Bomber is done after this drive anyway. And then I'm going to try to pick up on the thrower. Well, I told myself it was better to do that than to go with Skitter, because Skitter's a 1 in 6, whereas that's 2 1 in 9s. But maybe it was better to go with Skitter, because we rolled 2s, obviously. So they still have a chance to do this, annoyingly. I really feel like they shouldn't, but they do. Damn it. Feels like we had done enough to make the stop here, but then we didn't. It's not easy still, but it's definitely doable. Oh, wow. A GFI with the troll. That's a bit rowdy. It's too rowdy, in fact. Okay, good. All right, so we're not conceding. We've got a pretty unlikely score, but it's possible. It is possible. What's the best way to do it? I think it's probably still picking it up with you, giving it to Skitter. Skitter runs up here, because Skitter also doesn't have animosity for the handoff. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. Boy. All right, so getting you to there is step 1. Can we save this dodge? We need Bomber to throw a block. Let's go, Bomber. That'll do. All right, we don't need to blitz anything to blitz the ball free, so I'm going to take my Pommer hit. Okay, not to be. Had a sudden panic. This wasn't turn 8, but it is turn 8. Okay. Boo. Don't boo. Good things are happening. No, now you can boo. Oh well. Oh, but you were booing, we didn't get to pile on. Well, I tried. I did try to pile on. Well, we got the stop. I feel like we were very close to stealing and scoring a few times, so it's annoying we couldn't quite manage to make that happen. And we are down our speedy thrower, which is a bummer. But they're down a thrower as well, and an edge goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're still 11 on 11. So numbers wise, this is still even. But we're going to get the ball. Starting to really need the loo. Got to get through the second half, then we can take a break, and then we play Shirato. Take a comfort break. Put you in here. I was like, where's my other blitzer? And I remembered the other blitzer is MNG'd, which is sad. Should we just let Skitter do a stab on the line? It feels like one of those things where it's a why not? Why not let Skitter do their thing? I'm going to try to blitz that one, I reckon. Why don't we do it on that side with Skitter, since that's the side stepper? We'll put you in there as well. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. See how we wind up. Thanks for the follow, Nishni. Doggo's had a very fun week of all the... It's been staying with someone every day while I've been having stuff going on at the house. So yeah, Doggo's had a very busy week, and we had a nice playtime this morning. So yeah, he's having a nice long resty day. Stab. He does snooze a lot. I mean, a lot of dogs, I think, are. I think a lot of dogs spend a lot of their time snoozing, don't they? But yeah, he definitely does. I often envy his lifestyle. Double pow here is nice. I think we do follow. Because if the troll hit doesn't work, then at least that means we'll have enough assists for that one to have a go. Lovely. I don't know if I should palm this because I think maybe they will foul me if I do and I can't really protect it, so I think I better not. Who needs the palm anyway? Just Kaz without the palms. That's the best way to do it. Get you back. Protected. Good job, WGK. I don't even know what your next level is. Maybe Juggernaut? Strength up would be nice, and then you can hit things at strength 5 with horns. But yeah, you're motoring towards that next level. And that's why I prepared to hit it with someone else in case. So we just need one more assist here. And we'll wrestle. What does the foul look like here? Not that good because that's stupid and that's on the floor. So let's protect Skitter instead. Troll's going stupid is such a pain. Should we just keep this out of range for now? I am slightly wary of all these like edge 4 goblins coming in and making mischief. So maybe like one more turn just sitting back here. Out of range is the one. Thank you for the follow, Nishni, as well. And Moomin Slayer. Hey Moomin, how are you? I've seen lots and lots and lots of ogre streams from you recently. I've lurked on a few of them, so I hope you've been having fun. I know you say any day with ogres in is a good day, so... Moomin Slayer is, I reckon, the #1 streamer of ogres. So if you like watching ogres play Blood Bowl, definitely check out Moomin. Well worth checking out. Yeah, it could be tackle actually, maybe WTK. It's probably the sensible choice. We've got tackle in the other one, but it could be tackle. Or I could give you 2 heads, and then you're like a really good at like not getting tied down places. Means you can dodge anywhere to do the murder. I can see the advantage of that too. Good. Opponent has gone with all the basing. I'd love that to be a 2 dice, but it just isn't. If we could do that, we can get 2 dice on it. What are 2 heads goblins for, if not for this sort of nonsense? That is what you have them for. That is an easy decision. But it didn't work. Good. I'm sad that POM didn't work. WTK, sharpen those claws up again. We POMmed onto a very important player. You were supposed to kill it. Couldn't I have done fewer blitzes assisted from the front and blitzed from diagonal right? Possibly. Very possibly. Shamba is the answer. So blitzing from where Skitter is. And just dodge there. Yeah, you definitely could have. Yeah. And I don't know why I didn't. I'm sure I had a good reason. Or maybe I didn't. I almost certainly did not have a good reason. Hey, Bad Spot, how are you? Is this an all Underworld affair? It is. It's Underworld on Underworld. And we stopped them scoring on their drive. But now they are getting in our way a bit as we try to score on our drive. This is going to be the third time that Skit has been powered. And every time it has been a stun, which is good because sometimes it's immediately dead. Not this time, fortunately. And yeah, they're doing a good job of hemming us in, actually. They do have a very sort of fun, weird Underworld team. They've got all these stats. They've got, yeah, loads of Edge 4 goblins. They've got a Strength 4 thrower. All after like 4 games of team as well. That's very nice. Every removal is nice at this point. Every removal is pretty meaningful. So I think this has got to be the hit. Because that frees up the ball carrier. It's a shame. Guess that way. The ball can come around this way. Nice pow on the goblin. Another removal. So now if we just come round to here, what can hit us? Because that stronger pieces are over here now. There's no one at the top here. So I think that's okay to then do that. And put that one in there. Take this 2 dice. Good. We're going to take that one. Nice. Are we going to... Oh, we can make it 2 dice there. But no, actually, I think I'd rather get you out at the top. Just screen at the top. Good. And then see how you want to do, because I'd like you to come me there. Okay. Maybe should have done that 1 dice first. Don't know. That's good. Opponent is definitely beginning to run out of players here, which is good. They can get a hit here though. Dodge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 GFIs for the 1 dice. But it's 2 GFIs for the 1 dice. Oh, they can free this up if they make that hit. They might be able to get 2 dice on here. They have to throw a bunch of dice, but they might be able to get there. So if this ogre pushes our ogre out the way, then you get a goblin round here, and then you dodge this and do all the GFIs and get 2. It's a few dice, but it's there. It can happen. Opponent has played well. Opponent has been very aggressive, but they've played well, I think. I think aggressive is often the right way to play Underworld, probably. Okay, they didn't go for that. So they're just going to... I don't know what they're going to do. Okay, go for this and then maybe put that on the ball. Okay, no armor break is good. But that is a challenge. That is definitely a challenge we're going to have to deal with. Right. I don't think we're going to get you a buddy, realistically. So is it best just to try the 4+? It's pretty good. If I can do this on a 1 dice, then I could bring the horns into the troll. Good enough. Horns is so good, my goodness. Get off the pitch. Nope. Not to be. Right, we've got to move the ball. But I have no idea where I can move it to that's safe. Maybe I should not have pumped there. Maybe we shouldn't have pumped that one. And this does not look very safe, does it? Anywhere. Okay, so we've got a bit of a screen going on this side. The troll is an obstacle. So that's doing something. I think we've got to put something in front there. And then we'll try to dodge you to be useful. Okay. What's more useful here? I think that's okay. I think we stop. Pom hasn't been so good this half. We've done a couple of Poms that haven't broken armour. It's a little bit disappointing. Single underworld ball carriers in your area. It is underworld on underworld, and it is worthy of a 4. Okay, so that is that one gone, but we haven't freed up this one. What turn are we on? Coming into 13. Don't think they're going to get a hit on the ball this turn. But if they can, yeah, I think that's what I would go for. Luckily they didn't get us down. It's lucky for us this doesn't have block yet. When it does get block, it's going to be very annoying. But now we've sort of trapped all those goblins as well on Skitter in the tail. So this is looking a bit better. Hopefully we can do some running away from here. And this troll can't base the ball, which is good. Oh, we're going for the red dice. I will shadow. I will shadow for what it's worth. In for the red dice. Needs double powers because we have got dodge. Oh, I guess oh, it's pushing us onto here again. Oh, it's annoying. Okay. Hopefully we can shadow again because we might need Skitter to help unpick all this. That's well played by our opponent, actually. I didn't really think about the possibilities with that shove. But having Skitter there definitely helps us a bit. Because we have got this one ready to get up and try to. They've done some good dodges off the tail there. Okay, this is looking a lot worse now with all of that going on. Yeah, that was actually all worked out very well for them. Okay, let's burn that one. I think we've got to blitz forward and dodge out, which is horrible. Not what I wanted to do at all. But that feels like the best of a bad situation that we've emerged into. Okay, at least we get a POW. finally made a dodge, so that's better. That is better. Dodges have not been good for a lot of this game. At least not the 3+ ones. Problem is still that one, isn't it? It is at least spaced, it's not completely free. It's just got to get up. It just does. Don't like it, but it's what has to happen. That's good. Oh well. So this is just a 3+ for hit on the ball. 3+ for 2 dice on the ball. Annoyingly, that was a bad time for that to go stupid. Opponent has played it well. Opponent has played their outs really well. I think they've been in a tough spot the whole time with removals, but they've played their outs. Kept finding ways to make life difficult for me. There's some things I think we've been a bit unlucky on, like all those dodges they did with goblins that last turn. If Skitter had shown up and done his thing a bit with the tail, could have saved that. But okay, they haven't got block. Okay, good. Or if we'd made our stab as well, that would have made some things easier. But we're alive for another turn. We're going to do lots of shadowing here. That's good as well. Okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. I want to wake this troll up for sure. Try and just base up here, I reckon. Is the blitz just going to be with the ball carrier? Get Skitter onto this. Yeah, let's try that. Because that way we can still try the block afterwards if it doesn't work with the goblin. Yes! Stab, 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 stab. Excellent. Oh, and it's KO'd as well. Brilliant. Okay, that's really good. Get out of here, strength 4 Jack. That's what we like to see. All right. Should we see if we can wake the troll up from here, maybe? We cannot. Which does mean this is still a little bit complicated. Because I don't really want to stand next to the sideline. But if I don't stand next to the sideline, I don't have a good screen. Okay, actually, just have to stand next to the sideline, don't I? I don't really have a choice. And we'll take this one dice, and then we'll do a dodge with the last one. Good. Bomb, because we can. Another one off. And now, let's try to base you. Let's give you another dice to roll. Thank you for the follow, somebody. I had a follow. Who was the follow from? Kazalila. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Stab, stab, stabbity, stabbity, stab. I've missed all the chat. Looking to connect with two-headed goblins in your area. And that joke started a long time ago about the hot underworld action in your area. I'm sorry. I'm behind. Okay. And now, maybe we can get a goblin 1 dice here. Going through Skitter. Or are we going for the 3+, 5+ with the bits of here? I don't think you can go all the way around, can you? Okay, you can. Is that better than just doing the 5+? I'm not sure. I think I would have gone for the 5+ also because that way you've got a better chance of getting the ball out of bounds if you make it. Lucky for us, it didn't work anyway. All right, so now we serve this goblin and run to safety. Has to be the plan. Get out of here. Turn 15, so we've still got another turn after this. So we don't want to score right away. They can still draw because they've still got goblins and they've got a troll to throw at them, so they can still get the 1 turn. So we ain't done yet, even after we score. If we do score, still possible for me to stuff it up. That is a stupid troll. 3 turns in a row. Should stand that up actually. Might be useful next turn. Good. Yeah, they still have the 110, so we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh, they've used the last reroll. That's I think that's a bit crazy doing that when we could shadow and you needed that reroll for the 110. That's just a frustration roll, isn't it? Which I understand, to be fair. Skitter has been mighty blowed a number of times as well and has come out of them all absolutely fine. Okay, well that's decided our blitz. I was thinking, should I try to engineer the blitz on the troll just to kill off the 1 turn chance if we get rid of it, but now it's definitely just that. Okay. It's actually pretty smart by my opponent, because now the blitz pretty much has to be with the ball carrier. Can we make it a 3? Not sure. Do not do that. That's a GFI. Those would be GFIs. That's not a GFI. There we go. All right. Good job, Raven. Get our touchdown. Ooh. Get everyone back, because they definitely have got a shot here for the 1 turn. Oh, that's us. Whoops. They get us back. They also still have a chance for the 1 turn. But it's tougher for the number of removals they've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thing is, though, you only really need to have that one and then 1 goblin. We've got rid of the edge 4 goblins, which helps. But yeah, This is definitely doable for them. Pop you in there, and you in there, and you in there. In fact, what am I doing? Skitter on the line now. I never know quite what the perfect way to do this is, because you're like thinking about the scatters, aren't you? Let's give that a go. This is not the GG Tour. GG Tour is a couple of weeks away. More than a couple of weeks, like a full month away. GG Tour is the second weekend of November. But we can talk about GG Tour if you want to. We could have a little chat about GG Tour after this game, although I really need to run to the bathroom after this game. And then I'm going to play Shirato. I don't know if Shirato is awake and if Shirato is close to ready for our game for Crypt, because that game needs to happen. Well, that gives them a much better chance the 110. Why would you not? They're not even trying for the 110? You could have... Well, they're not getting it because the ogre's already gone. Yeah, you could have given the ball to a goblin on the touchback and tried to throw it. Huh. Oh well. Good for me. I'm very confused. Very confused by my opponent not going for that one. But this is another win on the Underworld then. So the Underworld move up to 11, 3 and 4. They might do it yet. There's still a very long way to go. Probably the more realistic of the two teams I've got going at the moment. I can definitely see them just wanting to get SVP on this player as quick as possible, because that player needs block. Once it gets block, it's going to be amazing. But yeah, it's a little way off block at the moment. Okay, nice win for our Underworld. Nice winnings roll. Not the most steady MVP, good MVP for them. And yeah, that was game number lots. Game number 15, 18 on the Underworld, 11, 3 and 4 is the record. Might cut a goblin before the next game. Yeah, probably will, because Underworld do not want to be expensive, so sorry chat. But that is what things look like. It still feels too bloaty. I'm half tempted to cut a reroll. But I don't know, I don't like the idea of going down a reroll really. I know people do it. I know people go all the way down to 0 rerolls on Underworld, but definitely feels a bit iffy to me. But yeah, that has jumped up a bit, I guess, because we got this skill and that double. Anyway, nice get a win. 11, 3 and 4 is the record. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's have a quick look at where we're at on the Dode math. Yeah, we still need a bunch. We're still a long way off.